Merry Christmas month, everyone. Here comes my little reindeer, Suki, coming to ruin my shot. And today is one of the weirdest videos you will ever see on this channel. We're going to do Kiss, Marry, Dismiss, Christmas edition. I guess we'll start with the humans. That's right, start with the humans. Not all of these are humans. Let's go. First one, we're starting out classic. We have the Santas, okay? Everyone loves a good holly jolly Santa with his bowl full of jelly that is his stomach, which I used to think meant he just ate a lot of jelly. First, we have the Tim Allen Santa. Now, personally, this one has a close place in my heart because I guess when I was little, I watched the VCR. The VCR, yes, I'm that old, so many times that it broke. And I just really was comforted by Tim Allen. Fun fact, I ended up meeting him when I was in high school working at an ice cream shop in Michigan. And apparently I didn't even know I met him because I was so busy. But he said I was a delightful young lady. So I've got that going for me. When I was younger, I think I did kind of have a crush on him. So he's already pretty high in the running. I've never seen Billy Bob Thornton in Bad Santa, but I love a bad boy. So he's definitely a contender. Then we've got Miracle on 34th Street, the classic grandpa with the twinkle in his eye and just a nice disposition, and he's not actually jaded by reality. Look, I don't know what this says about me. Yes, I've been in years of therapy, but I'm going to dismiss the nice man because daddy issues. Going to go on a date with my classic, wholesome comfort item, Tim Allen, and marry the bad boy. Even though I've never seen Bad Santa, I'm sure he does terrible things in it. Let me know what he does in the comments below because I've never seen it, but he's a bad boy, so. Side note, did anyone else really want to eat that ice cream sundae in Santa Claus? Every time I watched that scene, I was just like, I need ice cream now. Okay, now we're gonna up things up a little bit. It's gonna get a little bit weirder, but not quite yet into inanimate objects. We're gonna do some of the cast from The Grinch, starting with the big man himself, Jim Carrey. 4 o'clock. Something, 4:30, wallow in self-pity, 5 o'clock, date with myself, I can't cancel that again. I don't know, I got those lines wrong, but I can do a really good Grinch, not a humble brag, because we gotta be proud of our gifts, you know what I mean? So we've got him by the enigmatic Jim Carrey, a man who never shaves and is the color green, which honestly would kind of just make you feel like you never had to shave, which is kind of iconic. That being said, don't shave if you don't want to shave. It's 2020, do what you want. You're beautiful just the way you are. Next, we have the mayor, which I don't know if this is just me, but I always was kind of attracted to him. Even when I was little, I was kind of like, he's kind of bae. Again, we're just not even going to go into the daddy issues. I'll talk about that in my next therapy session. Then we have Mr. Who. I just threw it in there because I was like, I need another guy, and he is a guy. I'm going to be honest with this one, okay? This one's going to be a little weird. I think I'm just going to, I'm gonna have to dismiss Mr. Who. He is the most white bread, vanilla, basic boy. I don't even wanna go on a date with him. I would be over it in like 30 seconds, then I have to sit through a whole meal. I think I'll kiss/date the Grinch just because it's like, I don't wanna marry him. That's a lot of upkeep, that's a lot of shedding. So I think I'm just going to give him a quick little smoochy smooch, but not on his booty like he does in the movie. And then we'll move on and hopefully he doesn't resent me for all time and put me on his list. And then I think I'm gonna marry the mayor. Again, is he toxic? Is he a gaslighter? Yes. Would I put up with his attitude? No, I'd have to change him, which is bad. You can't change people, but let's just go with it and pretend right now. Okay, look, this is where things get weird. I warned you, you're already in too deep. Let's go. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Gingy from Shrek. Technically not a Christmas movie, but he's a gingerbread, so guess what? He's getting put in here. And Frosty the Snowman. There you go. So look, this seems really weird, but for some reason, this is really easy for me. I just read those names and I just put all these together myself. I couldn't find anyone else who has done this challenge. So I kind of just had to come up with them all on my own. So here's what I'm thinking. Rudolph, you know what? I think I'm gonna dismiss him. Again, not to be basic, but other than his light nose that like helps him save Santa Claus and drop off a bunch of presents, he's kind of basic, kind of boring, kind of vanilla, you know what I mean? So he's gonna be dismissed. Next, I think I'm gonna go on a date with Gingy just because he's really sassy and I think our witty banter would be on par. And I think I'm gonna marry Frosty because he's a good family man. We saw him take care of Crystal and their 2 babies. And he also is kind of charismatic. Like, now that I'm thinking back in the movies, he kind of had super swag to him. So I think that we're gonna be fine. This next one, honestly, revealed so much about my psyche again to myself that I should be concerned, but I'm 25, we are where we are. Okay, we got the Home Alone squad. Now, obviously, I'm not going to do the main character because ewy gross, he's literally 7. But what we are going to do is Mr. McAllister, who low-key kind of a fox. Marv, which I'm pretty sure is the short one with the golden tooth. Don't at me, I'm not gonna change it at this point, so like, just let me live. And then we're going to do the guy with the shovel, whose name escapes me. For some reason, I thought the old guy with the shovel had a lot of swag, but then I remembered how cute Mr. McAllister was, so even though he's got a heart of gold and can swing that hammer, yo, shovel, not hammer. Oopsie. I think I'm gonna have to dismiss old guy with the shovel, and I think I'd kiss Marv because he, again, has a lot of charisma. I don't know what's going on in this brain here, but we know there's not enough serotonin. And then the winner is going to be Mr. McAllister. He is kind of super like boring and dull, but he's like fun to look at. And I think he has like a decent sense of humor, so it's fine. I'll just be in charge of the children. Lastly, and this one's pretty snazzy, a little spicy if I do say so myself. They are all humans technically, I guess. So it's not gonna be as interesting as some of the other ones, but I'm excited about it. We've got Hans Groomer from Die Hard. I've never seen it, but people say that it's kind of a Christmas movie, even though it's really not. It kind of is. People go back and forth. But it's Alan Rickman, and he's my celebrity crush, and I'm told I look like him, and I have framed posters of him, so he had to be included. We love that for us. Next, we have Mr. Griswold from, ew, no eating the poopies. This is not the time for poopy eating. Next, we have Clark Griswold from National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, which is my favorite Christmas movie. And then we're rounding it out with Elf from Elf. Does he have a name? Yeah, Buddy. I was about to say, does he have a name? Oh my gosh, he literally says it 10 million times in the movie. So those are our three. I'm gonna go pop off hot and say like, look, I could play this game where I pretend I don't know who I'm gonna pick, but I'm picking Hans Groomer. 10 out of 10. I've never seen the movie. I know he's a villain. I don't care. He is bae, okay? He's bae. Next, I'm gonna dismiss Elf. We know by now that we don't like the Snowball Boys, we don't like the Fluff Ball Boys, the Vanilla Ice Cream Boys, the Vanilla Frosting Boys. We ain't about it, okay? So he's gone. I'm sure that he loves hugs and would treat me well, but who wants that? Am I right? Just kidding. Get someone who cherishes you and treats you well. This is just for comedy purposes, and for legal reasons, that's a joke. For legal reasons, that's a joke. And finally, I think that I would just, you know, go on a date with Clark Griswold. He has a lot of anger issues, but he's not terrible to look at, but the actor himself is very problematic and controversial. So I could like tolerate going on a little date, doing a little kiss and then being like, peace out, you know what I mean? Wow, why was that so fun? If you want me to like make another version of this or just give me another category of Kiss, Marry, Dismiss that you want me to do, I would love to because this was so fun. And I'm in my, oh, I forgot, I'm in my Hogwarts pajamas that Nate got me as an early Christmas present, and they're so snug and cozy and I'm obsessed with them. And yeah, let me know below if there's any other categories of this you want me to try. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe because I put out new videos every single week and it helps me a whole bunch. Subscribe. Merry holidays.